you doing? How you doing? Guess what time it is? It's time for our monthly checkup to see if the person that you are thinking about will reach out. So, let's just jump into this, man. I ain't got nothing to blab about. No special announcements or nothing like that. For those of you in need of a personal reading, you can find all the information in the description of this video. All right, Aries, let's see. Does this person want to talk to Aries? Do they have anything that they want to say? How do they feel about talking to you, Aries? Do they want to say anything? Ooh, Six of Swords reversed. Well, they do think about you an awful lot. They absolutely think about you an awful lot. Let's see here. Boom, boom, ba-doo, boom, boom. Ooh, the Justice. Could be a Libra for some of you. This one's kind of hard to say. Honestly, with the Knight of Wands and the Fool card right here. Yeah, I think they would kind of like to briefly talk to you, but it almost kind of feels like they are just curious to see where you stand and how you feel. It's kind of what it seems like to me. Fool card, Knight of Wands, that's very, it's kind of like flighty and flaky, and I just want to pop in real quick and see what's up with you, and then as soon as I get my itch scratched, I'll leave you alone. But they're too scared. They're scared to talk to you. I think they're just curious to see how you feel, just out of curiosity. It's like they have a feeling that you might feel some type of way, but they're not sure. And it's like they just want to scratch that itch, Well, let's see if they're going to take it upon themselves to reach out. Will this person reach out to Aries in February? Ooh, Magician reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. Page of Pentacles. Well, okay, so I'm getting, this is interesting. Couple little timelines here. So I do think that they probably will do some things to try to get your attention. Depending on how or if you react to it would determine whether or not they reach out. But I am getting a little warning here. If you and this person do end up in communication, I don't know why it's telling me that right in the heart of the spread there, it's not looking like it'll be anything that makes you happy. Let's just put it that way. Might kind of piss you off a little bit, the way they act, their attitude, the way they come forward, But for the most part, mainly I just see them trying to do little things to get your attention. Posting things directed towards you, little shit like that. They might even view your Instagram story. You might even get them to give a little heart on your selfie or whatnot, So let's get the advice for this. What's the advice for Aries? Boom, 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 boom. What's the advice? Ooh, World card. Well, hang on. Ooh, Four of Wands reversed. Well, I tell you what, if you do decide to go ahead and go all the way forward and communicate with this person, whether they just do something to get your attention or they just show straight up in your inbox. First things first, start with closure. Okay. Now, when I say get closure, that doesn't necessarily mean never talk to them again, unless you don't want to. But start with closure. Start by closing the old cycle out. Okay. But what I would recommend, though, is I wouldn't respond to any indirect attempts to get a reaction out of you. Don't respond to that. For so many reasons. I could sit here and unpack this shit all night, but the first thing that does is that tells them how to push your buttons. Okay. But yeah, if you want to talk to me, you can come forward like a fucking adult. But if they do, start off with closure and just let that sink in for a little bit. And then once that closure has sunk in a little bit, then see how you feel about it. Then think about whether or not you want to come forward and see where you can take things moving. Because I got news for you. You're going to have to close it out no matter what. It don't matter what you want to do. Whether you want to move forward and find somebody new or try it again with them, you're still going to have to close the old cycle out. Okay? All right. Taurus. Taurus, how's this person feel about communicating with you? Do they have anything that they want to say? Does this person want to talk to Taurus? Ooh, they keep an eye on you. But for a communication card to jump straight out in the reverse like that, it kind of tells me no, not really. Why not? Let's see. Why doesn't this person want to talk to Taurus? Judgment reverse. They have unanswered questions. They think about you all the time. This is weird. Wow. You know what I think it is? I just think they don't have anything new to say to you. That's got to be what it is, because this person thinks about you all the time. They have unanswered questions, you know. I would even go as far as to say you probably take up a great deal of space in their head. But for them to not want to talk to you, plus they feel karmically tied to you. Thank you for the super chat. I can't say your name, but I appreciate that super chat. That just means they don't have anything new to say to you. Anything that they have to say, they've probably already said it, and they already know how you're going to respond. So in their mind, they just don't want to waste their time. Does that make sense? Well, let's see if they're going to change their mind and come forward and reach out. Are they changing their mind? Are they going to come forward and reach out? Now, 7 of Cups. They're trying to find somebody new right now. World card reverse. Now, they're just going to let the unfinished business linger while they do everything they can to just jump headfirst into a new relationship as quickly as they can. What's the advice? What is the advice for Taurus? Would it be a good idea to reach out anyways? Ace of Wands reversed. 7 of Wands reversed. Well, I mean, as long as you go into it knowing that they don't have anything new to say to you. They really don't. So it depends on the expectations you have going into it. If you're hoping to maybe hear that they have had a change of heart, or that they've changed their stance on something, or something to that effect, I probably wouldn't right now. Unless you can think of something new to say to them. Somehow, some way. But yeah, they don't have anything to say that you haven't already heard them say. So whatever that thing was y'all were arguing about, it'll probably just get brought back up again. So it just kind of depends on how you go into it, if you should reach out to them or not. Okay, well, just take that info and do it what you will, I reckon. All right, Gemini. Gemini, does this person want to talk to you? How do they feel about communicating with you? Do they have anything that they want to say? Ace of Cups reversed. Queen of Coins. Three of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. Ace of Swords. So they know what they would say to you. I think they have something that they want to say, yes. They have it all planned out. Wouldn't surprise me if they have a copy and paste message ready in their notes for you. But they don't want to be the one to reach out. They don't want to be the one to do it. Unless the right opportunity presents itself. We've already talked about that. I know that. So I'm not going to dig that up. But yeah. So usually, when somebody wants to talk to you, they have something they want to say, but they don't want to be the one to say it. Why not? Why not? Because they don't want to hand you the power. Right? They want to give off the illusion that they're the one in control. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but that's their motive behind it. Devil. Well, let's see if they'll change their mind. Are they changing their mind? They gonna reach out and communicate? Let's just get 3 cards. I'm not gonna pull a whole spread. 1, Chariot reversed. Whoop. 10 of Wands reversed. They're pretty well standing their ground, it looks like. They're putting on a show, hoping that you're watching, you know. So I guarantee you a lot of the things they put on social media are hoping that you see it. But as far as them coming straight forward, it don't look like it. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Gemini to reach out anyways? 10 of Swords reversed. Sun card. King of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is I'm not bending this advice. I'm going to tell you straight up what the cards are telling me. Wait until you've done enough healing to where you are in control of your own happiness. Why? Because they're going to try to play some mind games with you. And a person who is rock solid can't be fucked with. If I'm solid with me and I'm good with me, you can't play mind games with me. You can't push my buttons. Try as you may. Throw whatever shit you got to throw at me. It ain't gonna bother me. I don't give a fuck. So, ask yourself this. And this is just a conversation between you and you. If this person wanted to, could they trigger me? Could they play with my emotions? Could they successfully bring me down if they tried? Just ask yourself that. If the answer is yes, they could, if they tried, maybe hold off a little bit. Okay? So like I said, when somebody's in that energy where they're concerned about who's the one with the power and who's in control, you know they're going to start playing around to make sure that they're the one that has the power and the control. Even if it's very subtle. All right, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Doo-doo-doo. Does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Does this person want to talk to Cancer? Lover's card reverse. Well, so they are keeping an eye on you. And I think that they have been waiting for you to reach out. But now they're kind of just giving up on that with the Three of Wands reversed. They're not really waiting around on you anymore. Not really. They still keep an eye on you. But the thought of maybe you'll be the one to reach out, they're kind of just starting to let go of that. And they still keep an eye on you, though, while they're out trying to find somebody new. They don't quite feel as strong of a connection as they once did, but they're still keeping an eye on you. So it's hard to say. It almost kind of feels like they don't want to talk to you now quite as bad as they used to, but they still keep an eye on you, so obviously they still feel some type of way, you know? Let's see if they'll change their mind and show up in your inbox. Queen of Swords reversed. Six of Swords. Well, it's looking like, damn, Two of Wands and Two of Swords back to back. Reversed. See, the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords are like the air and fire version of the same energy. Obviously, the Two of Wands is being at a crossroads, not knowing which path to take. Two of Swords is needing to make a decision and not knowing which decision to make. So they're pretty much the same energy. But in the reverse, that means a decision has been made. And for both of them to come out like that, back to back, looks like a pretty solid fucking decision to me. Pretty damn solid. If you ain't reaching out to me, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to move on then and start something new. Man, let's get the advice. Would it be a good idea for Cancer to reach out? What's the best advice? Five of Swords reverse. Death card. Fool card reversed. Ooh, but the Knight of Swords there. Okay. So it wouldn't hurt anything. Okay. So it wouldn't hurt anything for you to reach out to this person. But just know, and I know I already told you this. Just within this last week. You don't have unfinished business with this person. You do not. So just know that. Just know that. There is no unfinished business. There may be a feeling of unfinished business, which from a human perspective and a spiritual perspective, unfinished business can mean two totally different things. But spiritually, as far as the soul contract goes, there is no unfinished business. So there is no spiritual purpose behind the two of you coming together right now. So just know that going into it. Is it possible to write a new contract? Yes, it is. But that is insanely hard work. So if you want to reach out to them and dip your toes in the water and see where it's going, go right ahead. But if you start experiencing pushback or resistance, I personally wouldn't even bother trying to force it and fight it. Because if you're experiencing pushback and resistance like that, and you're not receiving full cooperation on their part, it's a losing battle. So just know that going into it. All right, Leo. 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 Oh, Leo. 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 Does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Oh, doesn't it? We got a Leo saga going on here, don't we? Didn't we already talk about this? I do think they kind of obsess over you for real. I think so. But subsequently, I don't think this is somebody that you need in your life. So, wow, what the fuck? So so some of you may have dealt with somebody with an addiction issue. Doesn't have to be addiction, but this person has a demon attached to them. And the reason I say addiction is because that's the most common way that this energy tends to express itself and manifest itself through a human. It's usually through addictions, but it doesn't have to be. It could be addiction, drug addiction, alcoholism, porno addiction, gambling addiction, food addiction, sex addiction, just stealing, whatever, you know how this energy manifests itself. So whatever demon that person had attached to them that was causing them to do whatever fuck shit they were doing, it's still there. They have not changed, just to let you know. This person does feel karmically tied to you. They do think about you an awful lot, but I don't think they have anything to say to you. I don't think so. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, both reversed. We just talked about this in the Cancer reading. Same two cards came out in this spread. Different deck. That means pretty final decision. Two of Cups reversed. I think they think about you pretty obsessively, but it's like they don't have anything to say. Now, usually, what comes through is they don't have anything new to say. But I don't have the card for that. So, it's not telling me why. Judgment reverse. It's not telling me why. They don't have anything new to say, or maybe you caught them in their bullshit and they don't want to be confronted with the bullshit you caught them in. Maybe for some of you. I don't know. It's not telling me. The only thing I can do is assume. Well, I guess let's just get one or two cards to see, are they going to change their mind and reach out? Karmic wheel again. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Knight of Swords reversed. What's the advice? What is the advice? Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles reversed. Well, this one's... I'm going to try to bend this. If you time it out right, I think we already talked about this, but if you time it out right, a conversation or attempted conversation with this person could potentially be beneficial. It might help you release it. It very well may. It very well may. Especially once you've done the healing that you've done and you see that they haven't. The picture you have in your mind of them is the picture that you took through your old lens. You've changed your lens since you talked to this person last. And you don't understand that, and it wouldn't make sense until you were face to face with them or on the phone with them. But if you do it just a minute too soon, it could backslide on you and derail and backfire and bite you in the ass. It could. I would say hold off a little bit, just to be safe. just to be safe, because there's a chance that it could just be a little bit too soon right now, just a little bit. But here very soon, between now and spring, I think a conversation is going to be beneficial. But just to play it safe, just to make sure you cross that line, let's hold off a little bit, just a little bit. Just to make sure that you've done just enough healing to where the next time you talk to this person, it'll kind of make you be like, whoa, wait a minute. What the fuck was I tripping over you for? That day is coming very soon. Very soon. All right. Virgo. Does this person want to talk to Virgo? Wow. Look, the Virgo card came out reversed. I guess some of you could be dealing with a fellow Virgo. But honestly, that kind of feels like they don't want to talk to you. Why not? Let's see. Seven of Cups. They're trying to replace you. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, okay, we're going to have to dig that up then. Because on a shallow surface level, they don't want to talk to you. But at the deepest level, I think they do. At the deepest level. At deep, subconscious deep. You know what it kind of feels like to me? I feel like this person wants to wait until they're in a new relationship before they talk to you. And that's just fantasy fucking fairy tale land, right? Because they're not going to be able to attract their divine life partner while they're still holding on to you. So they're living in fairy tale land, you know? In their mind, they're going to go grab some poor, pitiful, defenseless fucking person that doesn't fucking know what's going on and just use them as a little ploy to make you jealous. You know, that's laying a fucking very, very shaky, rocky foundation. That's a house of fucking cards. And they're kind of living in fairy tale land. This person's a little bit delusional, honestly. But I think that's kind of where their mind is right now. Could be a Leo for some of you. Well, let's see if they're reaching out. Is this person reaching out to Virgo? Whoa, what was that? Temperance. Nah, they're very patiently waiting for things. Yeah, see, Knight of Swords reversed. They're very patiently waiting. And they're not coming forward right now. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Virgo to reach out to this person? Whoops. 3 of Pentacles. No third-party situations. I don't know who needs to hear that. Especially if there's a third party involved, it wouldn't be a good idea. Page of Swords reversed. This is saying no. It wouldn't be a good idea. Why not? Why not? Because this person would ignore you. Yeah. Okay. You know what? This is telling me that if you was to reach out to this person, they would ignore you on purpose in order to bother you. They would ignore you, hoping that would bother you. Hoping. Right? Hoping to piss you off. That would make them feel real good about themselves if you reached out. They would ignore you. And they'd be feeling good. They'd be loving it, you know. And then they might start breadcrumbing you. Just to keep it going. Just to keep it going, you know. So what I would do is just shoot them a closure message. Shoot them a closure message. One that's very to the point, very matter of fact, and very emotionless. You know? And when I say emotionless, I mean no bitterness, no anger, no resentment, no emotion at all. Very, very black and white, straight to the point, you know, closure message with no emotion in it at all. I would start with that. And like I always say, that doesn't mean you're never going to talk to him ever again. But you want that to set the tone and let that sink in. Let it sink in. And once that's sunk in, you'll be the one with the power. You'll be the one with the power. Once they see that, wow, damn, you really ain't got no emotion. You really are moving on from this. You really have detached from this. Let that sink in so they understand there's boundaries there. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, man? All right. Libra. Libra. Does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? And if not, why not? Does this person want to talk to Libra? Ooh, Magician. So some of you may be dealing with somebody who dabbled in metaphysics and esoterics. If you did, they could be trying to manifest you reaching out. And no, I'm not going on that lecture tonight. Don't feel like it. But they might be. I know that's not all of you, though. All right. They're giving you the silent treatment, and they're keeping an eye on you. I think they want to talk to you. I think so. I think they do. But they're giving you the silent treatment. So I'm trying to figure out a way to word this that doesn't just sound like another general talking point. This is a very, very common message to come through these fucking readings. Four of Pentacles. I think they want to talk to you, but they want you to be the one to come forward. But it's not telling me why. King of Cups reversed. It doesn't really look like they're trying to open up and express any emotion. And the Empress reversed. So it's not like they're trying to settle down. Seven of Swords. Yep, I'd say they want to talk to you, but they want you to come chasing after them. Let's see if they're going to reach out. Is this person reaching out to Libra? Page of Wands reversed. World card. Ten of Wands. Man, we ain't got no action this February, do we? God damn it, man. What's the advice for Libra? What is the advice? Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands reversed. Six of Coins. Oh, man. This is saying start new and start fresh. We get no action here. It's saying start new and start fresh. Knight of Wands reversed. You don't need a flaky, inconsistent, non-committal little fuck bag that's just going to send you mixed signals and fuck with your head. That's what this is saying. Lover's card reversed. I can't bend that. I can't twist that. I can't do anything with that. And Magician reversed. Manipulator. Nine of Swords. This is telling me that you being directly connected to this person is doing nothing but lower your vibration. pulling you down and holding you back. I got to clear the air, y'all. Hang on, let me open my window real quick and turn my fan on. I got to clear the air. This shit's getting heavy. I kind of was hoping that we would get some action. We ain't getting no action, man. Let me clear the air real quick. Hang on, Scorpio. Boom. Energy in here is getting a little heavy. Little bit heavy. All right. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, does this person want to talk to you, Scorpio? Please give me some action. Tired of saying the same old shit to everybody. Give me some action, Scorpio. Does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? Five of Cups reverse. Hangman. Oh, they're waiting for you to let your guard down. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. I think so. I think so. Right now, they're keeping an eye on you. They're checking in on you. 8 of Cups reverse, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. I think they want to get with you. I think so. They're just waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting for you to let your guard down. They feel a really strong karmic tie with you. They're afraid you're still mad at them. Hey, yeah, okay. All right. Some of you dealing with a Cancer. That's the only major arcana I have here right now. But I tell you this much. For those of you wondering whether or not this person regrets what they did, they don't believe they did anything wrong. Even if they did something wrong, they believe it was justified. So, just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. This person really doesn't truly believe that they're in the wrong for anything that they did. So, I think they want to get with you, though. But right now, they don't want to talk to you because they are pretty convinced that you're still pissed off. So, they're waiting on you to get over it, or at least let your guard down. All right, well, let's see if they're reaching out in February. Is this person reaching out to Scorpio in February? Are they reaching out to Scorpio? Ace of Wands reversed. Well, I mean, as long as... as long as it looks like you're doing good, probably not. The more it looks like you're happy, content, good with where you're at, moving forward, probably not. Probably not. They want, if they was to reach out to you, like I said, they want to either wait until you've let your guard down or until you're at a vulnerable place. So they're looking for signs of weakness. You know, like for whatever reason, you start posting some boo-hoo shit or some angry shit or something like that. That's kind of what they're looking for here. If they don't see that, which, spoiler alert, I don't think they're going to, then probably not. Probably not. Well, let's get the advice. What's the advice? What's the advice? Ooh, 3 of Swords. Well, if you want communication, it's going to have to be you that does it. But again, they haven't changed. Just know that. Just know that. They don't believe that they did anything wrong. I don't know who needs to hear that. But I think that's mainly towards those of you who were done dirty and never got an apology. You know, and it just kind of, you know, whenever somebody fucks you over like that and it's just so unreal, you're like, there is no way that you can move on and live with yourself after that. So you start convincing yourself that you're going to feel stupid for that one day. They know what they did wrong. There's no way. There's no way a human with a brain in their fucking head can sleep at night after doing something like that. There's just no way. Yeah, there is. Oh, yeah, there is. There are people out there that fucked up. Oh, yeah, there are. Oh, yeah, there are. So just know that. Just know that going into it. I would keep this person at a healthy arm's distance. All right. Dadgummit, dadgummit. Sagittarius. Does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say in February? 10 of Pentacles reversed. Does this person want to talk to Sagittarius? Do they have anything that they want to say? Hierophant. And the High Priestess. That's interesting. You know what's interesting about that, right? This is masculine and feminine counterparts here. So they still got feelings for you. I think they want to talk to you. Yup, they definitely want to talk to you. They've been doing things to try to get your attention while out trying to find somebody new. That energy. God, I get so tired of that energy. That energy is so fucking prevalent. That energy is so fucking prevalent. And that's the epitome of emotional codependency. Like, what if I want you? This is what I'm saying. If I want you, I want you. Why the fuck am I looking for somebody else? What the fuck am I doing looking for somebody else if I want you? What fucking sense does that make? Why am I even out here fucking around with anybody else if I want you? Why am I trying to find somebody else? For what? To put a Band-Aid over my broken heart and make me feel better about myself. That's for what? That's for what? In the meantime, all I'm doing is playing games with people, breaking hearts, fucking people over, and creating karma that I'm not going to be able to shit out in this lifetime. But that's what they're doing. I get so sick of seeing that energy. And don't get it twisted. I've been there too when I was a young, stupid ass kid, you know. I get it. Been there. But fucking A, there are so many grown ass adults in their 30s, 40s, and 50s doing this stupid shit, man. I see it all the time on a daily basis. On a daily fucking basis. What are you doing in your goddamn 40s playing that game? You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Okay, if you're 22, I get it. I was like that when I was 22 as well. But you fucking 42, you know? I fucking see that shit all the time, dude. It's so stupid. Anyway, sorry. Today I've seen that same energy come through like 5 times today. So I'm just, it's annoying as fuck. All right. Well, anyway. All right, let's see if they're going to reach out. Are they going to reach out? Are they reaching out to Sagittarius? Eight of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Swords. They're too scared. They're just going to keep doing things to try to get your attention, basically. They're just going to keep doing what they've been doing. Looking for somebody else and trying to get your attention. So fucking stupid, dude. Well, what's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice for Sagittarius? Seven of Cups reverse. You know what? Don't play their game. Don't play their game. Don't do what they're doing. Okay? Don't do what they're doing. Focus on one connection at a time. If you still got somebody you want to be with, that's cool. Totally understandable. But don't go out racking up karma in the process, because that's all you're doing. If you really want to be with this person here, you ain't doing nothing with nobody else but creating karma. That's it. That's it. You're not going to be able to lay a rock solid foundation with somebody while you still want to be with somebody else. Not rock solid. A long-term, empty connection at best. At best, and that's being generous. But 90% of the time, if you try to settle down and lay a foundation with somebody while you're secretly in love with this person, that usually doesn't last a full year. Because it's fake. It's fake. If I really want this person and I get with you just so you'll distract me from them, that's not a real connection. Because I really got somebody else deep down in here. Like I said, long-term, hollow and empty at best. I've seen that happen a couple times. Every now and then, you'll see that person who's been with somebody for like 10 years, and then they end up coming to me for a reading. You know why they come to me for a reading? Because they don't really feel anything with the person that they're with. They really want to know about their ex. 10 years later. So it's like you just fucking flushed 10 years down the drain. You wasted your time and theirs. It's a big waste of fucking time. Anyway, just so tired of seeing that energy, man. Anyway, did we already get the advice? Let's get the advice. Oh, yeah. Don't play that game. Don't play that game. If you really want to be with them, that's cool. Focus on one of two things. Either A, reconnecting with that person, which I already told you their energy going into it. I already told you that. Or releasing this. One of the two. One of the two. A solid decision needs to be made one way or the other. Either I'm getting back with this person. If you want to get back with them, you better get to taking action now. Or nope, I'm done. In which case, I would be willing to dedicate no less than the first half of the year to releasing this, okay? All right, let me close my window now. I've cleared the air. Capricorn. Capricorn. Hang on a second. All right, Capricorn. Does this person want to talk to Capricorn? Tower reversed. I think this person want to reconcile with you. I think so. Death card reversed. Yeah, I think so. I think they want to talk to you. It's hard to say what they want, other than they want to reconcile, but this is kind of, let me see if I can explain this. They have the picture of the end goal in mind, but they haven't even thought about the first step they would have to take to start building the bridge between this reality and that fantasy. Does that make sense? I think they want to get with you, though. They do. But they're just kind of patiently waiting around with their thumb up their ass. I guess waiting for the situation to work itself out somehow. You know? They're kind of overthinking this. They're up in their head. They don't know what to do. They don't know if you're mad at them. They don't know if you miss them. They don't know if they should move on. They don't know if they should heal. But I think they want to talk to you and they want to get with you. Are you dealing with an air sign by chance? A lot of air energy in here. Plus this person's all up in their head, overthinking the shit out of this. All right. Well, let's see if they're going to reach out. Is Capricorn going to be the first one to get some action? Come on. Let's get a Page of Swords. Let's get a Knight of Swords. Come on. Hangman reversed. Well, we do got a Page of Wands. With the Hangman reversed. Knight of Cups, I think so. There it is. I think so. Yup, you're going to hear from this person. Yup, you're going to hear from them. Tower reversed again. Reconciliation attempt coming in. Finally, some goddamn action. Fucking hey, dude. Man, check this out. We got the Knights here, dude. The only Knight we don't have is the Wands. We got the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Swords, Cups. Yup, I think so. I think so. Okay, well, a reconciliation attempt is happening. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're going to connect with this person. All right, well, let's get the advice. Whoops. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Capricorn? Boo boop be doo. 6 of Wands. Okay. All right. Focus on the friendship aspect of the connection. Be sure y'all can be friends. I will hammer this point until my face turns blue and the cows come home. Be sure y'all can be friends. You will never, ever, ever see a successful, healthy, long-term, thriving relationship with a couple that ain't friends. No, you won't. No, you won't. I know you hear people argue that sometimes. No, you shouldn't be friends with the person that you're with. Next time you hear somebody argue that point, look at their love life. They're not with their person. Most of them aren't even in a relationship at all. Most of them. And if you ain't in a relationship, I'm not saying you're not qualified to give any relationship advice, but the advice you're qualified to give is very limited. Very limited. Very limited. You can give advice about some things, right? But not very much. Not very much. So, anyway, be sure y'all can be friends. I'd be focused on that. That doesn't mean don't get any emotions involved at all. I'm not saying don't get emotionally involved with them. I'm saying don't neglect the friendship aspect. You got to cover all aspects of the connection, because I'm going to tell you what. One of these days, it's going to get to a point where all those crazy in the beginning feelings and emotions are going to wear off. Okay? Y'all are going to be real comfortable with each other. And we're going to need to be friends. We're going to need to be able to enjoy each other's company. Be able to go hang out and have fun and do shit together. If we can't do that, which, let's face it, how many couples nowadays are friends? How many? Not many. You see that every now and then. Every once in a blue-green moon you see that. And that's pathetic. We should be to a point where we are collectively as humans, where relationships are predominantly successful and they only fail every now and then. That's where we should be. But sadly, in 2025, it's the opposite. Relationships overwhelmingly fail. 90% of the people who are in a relationship right now are not going to be together in 5 years. They're just not. And that's sad. That's unacceptable. There's no excuse for that. There's no reason for that. That's why I try to make it my life's work to at least try to get the ball rolling in a different direction. At least try, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling. All right. Who was that? Was that Capricorn? That was Capricorn, right? All right, Aquarius. Let's use this one for Aquarius. This right reminds me of Aquarius, this deck right here. It's just a Rider-Waite deck, but the color scheme is very different. They just changed the color scheme around. That feels Aquarian to me, huh? All right, Aquarius, does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? Ten of Swords reversed, so they're working on healing right now. They're trying to heal from this. They're trying to get over this. They're trying to move on from it. Judgment reversed. They do feel unfinished business. They have unanswered questions. There's a very strong karmic tie. Yes, they still obsessively keep an eye on you. But they're really holding back. I think at the deepest fucking level, yes, they do. At the deepest level, I really think they want to reconcile with you and be with you, but they don't want you to know that at all. In their mind, I don't know why they are so obsessed with how you perceive them. They are more concerned about how you view them than anything else. And for some reason, it's very important to them that you think that they've moved on from this and forgotten about you. Nothing in their mind would make them feel better than for you to think that. Even though nothing could be fucking further from the truth. They really want you to think that. I think, honestly, what this feels like is they're embarrassed. You know, because maybe they think you've moved on. And the fact that they haven't makes them feel kind of stupid and insecure. So they want you to think they've moved on just like you have. Even though I don't think you have either. I don't think either of you have, honestly. Honestly, kind of just feels to me. You know what this feels like to me? It feels like y'all are both bullshitting each other. Is what it feels like to me. You're mirroring each other. You're mirroring each other. Y'all both doing the same shit. All right, well, are they going to change their mind and reach out? Are they reaching out to Aquarius? Hermit. Now, they're just kind of isolating themselves away. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Pow, Knight of Wands reverse. No, I don't think so. What's the advice? Would it be a good idea for Aquarius to reach out to this person? Would it be a good idea? Oh, wow, Five of Pentacles. Wow, that's weird. So, okay, if you was to reach out to this person, they are going to go straight for your feelings. The first thing they're going to start doing is poking at your feelings. First thing. And you might not take too kindly to that. Some of you might get downright pissed off about that. Some of you might. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what this is telling me. It's saying don't. Because this person is going to immediately start poking at your feelings. And you're an Aquarius. You're going to do one of two things. You're either going to get very pissed off about that and clap back at them. Or, even worse, you're going to remain completely silent and not react at all. And that's going to piss them off. If you remain cold while they're poking at your emotions, they're going to get pissed. They're going to get annoyed. They're going to get irritated. And they're going to start poking harder and harder and harder. And if you keep remaining cold because you're the one that invented cold, Aquarius, come on now. You invented it. It was all Aquarius's invention. And if you do what you do best and you remain cold towards this person, they're going to eventually end up getting very pissed off, and it's going to turn into a battle. So unless you're ready to deal with a pity party, you feel like hearing this person's pity party? It's up to you. I'm not going to say do or don't. That's the energy that's available. Take that information and do with it what you will. All right. Pisces. Pisces. Does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Does this person want to talk to Pisces? Damn it, man. That's Pisces' favorite card right there, the Virgo card. I know some of y'all dealt with a Virgo. I would put that on my top 3 most common energetic pairings. Well, I have like a list of top 5. There's actually like a top 5, but number 1, Aries and Cancer. Number 2, Aquarius and Taurus. And number 3, Virgo and Pisces. I see that all the time. All the time. Okay. Anyway, I know that's not all of you, so. Anywho. Death reversed. Emperor reversed. Yeah, I think they want to talk to you. But they're holding back, and it's not saying why. They do keep an eye on you. God damn, the stalker card has come out for almost every sign tonight. When I say they keep an eye on you, there's one card that I'm referring to, and that is the Page of Swords reversed. I don't know where I learned that. It was probably from one of the tarot readers I used to follow when I was a tarot viewer. I only had about 10 readers that I watched. And a couple of them, I'm pretty sure I saw them in a couple of readings refer to the Page of Swords reversed as the stalker. I don't remember who it was exactly, but that stuck with me at the very beginning of my tarot reading career, and I've just been running with that for the last 7 years now. So, when I say they're keeping an eye on you, that means the Page of Swords reversed, okay? Thank you, Sheila, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. So, I think they want to talk to you, but they're waiting on you. They are convinced that you're going to reach out to them. Convinced. Now, every time the Three of Wands comes out, I always have to ask the same question. Have y'all done this before? Have you done this before? The reason why I ask that question is because in the Three of Wands, this dude is waiting for his ships to come in. He's waiting for his ships to come in. He's not standing there wondering if his ships are coming in. No. He knows they're coming in, and he's standing there waiting on it. So, in this person's mind, they know you're going to reach out. In their mind. Why are they so convinced that you're going to reach out? Either their head is as big as the goddamn Goodyear blimp, or y'all have done this before. Just saying. So, I can't help it, man. Death card reversed. This has on and off written all over it. If you have been on and off with this person, they fully expect another reconciliation attempt. Fully. In their mind, they just know that you're going to text them any day now. Well, let's see if they'll change their mind and reach out to you. Justice. What card is that? Same card I just showed you in the last spread. That's that goddamn Virgo card. Same one. No, they're just kind of isolating to themselves. They're just kind of hanging back to themselves right now, waiting on you. Right now, they're walking away from this. They're not walking away. They're, how am I going to say this? They're walking away because they are certain you're going to come chasing after them. They're certain of it. In their mind, I don't know why they're so convinced that you're going to reach out to them, but let's get the advice. Advices for Pisces. Oh, what's the advice for Pisces? Ooh. That's the card of block communication. That means it wouldn't be a very good idea. Why? Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. One more. King of Pentacles, because they need to know you mean business. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to bend this just a little bit. I don't got much wiggle room, but I got a little bit. I got a little bit, okay? If you want, go ahead and reach out, but let it be known somehow, some way, however you want to word this, however you want to convey the message. Let it be known, I'm not going to come chasing after your punk ass. If you want to talk to me like an adult, you can come talk to me. If not, farewell. And leave it at that. If you want to talk to me, you can come to me. The door's hanging wide open. But if you don't, deuces. And of course, they're not going to believe you. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right. You'll come to me. You'll fold and break under the pressure eventually. Don't do it. Don't do it. And here's the thing, though. What are you going to do with your energy in the meantime, though? That's the thing. Because, you know, I don't want you to sit and put your life on hold waiting for this person. I would set some sort of time frame. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Let's say, okay, well, here's the thing. So this is where it gets weird. It's way easier to read this kind of situation on a Zoom call. Because normally what I'll ask the client, if I have a client on a Zoom call, one of the first things I'll ask them is, if you've been on and off with this person, is there a pattern? Like, we're on for a month and then off for 2 weeks, and then on for a month and then off for 2 weeks. 9 times out of 10, it's a pattern. Not always, but way more often than not. When you have an on and off relationship, there's a pattern. And I know it's not on and off for all of you, but it will be if you don't take this advice. But usually there's a pattern. And so for those of you who have been on and off, what's the average pattern? Okay, so let's just say, for the sake of the argument, the pattern is we're on for 3 months and then off for 1 month, right? On for 3 months, off for a month. Okay, well, then you want to break that pattern. I'm going to give it 1 extra month, in addition to however long it's been. Let's say it's been 2 weeks. So this person, yep, anytime now in the next 2 weeks. Nope. I'm going to stretch it out an extra month. I'm going to hit you up. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. I'll hit you up and let you know, hey, you can come to me. And then I'm going to give it 1 extra month. And then once that month rolls up, boom, slamming the door shut on this. And you got to stand on 10 toes, stand on business, I'm telling you. Because once somebody sees that you will bend your own boundaries and you won't stand on your boundaries, it's a wrap, man. All right. I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again, y'all, for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tune in, play along, and show love, support, and positive feedback for going on 7 years now. This will be my 7th year in 2025. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. That's what makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I'm out of here. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.